Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video. Hey, featuring Gengar. I feel like it's been a long time, but at least it's been a long time since we posted a Gengar video. This is for sure. But he did get a Nerf bat recently, so he's not as strong as he used to be. I mean, at least in my tier list, he's an S rank right now. You know, S rank. That's if you're very good with him, and an A rank for average or mediocre, give or take. But they hit him quite hard, guys, when it comes to Hex and Sludge Bomb. He's not as strong as he used to be anymore. He's not as dominant. Beforehand, you could solo carry a game up until Zapdos. And even if you brought Fluffy Tail, you could solo Zapdos by yourself with Sludge Bomb Hex combination. You literally could do it within a matter of seconds. Now that they nerfed the damage so much, he can't run off by himself and essentially delete whole teams. Because they nerfed the damage on the two abilities, and they also nerfed the damage, or nerfed the, how you say, like, unstoppable on Hex, essentially. So you can be CC'd, you can take more DPS, you can, essentially they have more time to react to you now than they did before. So that gives you more build options now, which means you can play with Shadow Ball and Dream Eater now, because they also buffed those. Now it's not, oh my god, that's broken type ordeal buff, but at the same time, it gives you more variety to play with, and that's kind of what we need right now in this game. Because it's the same 5v5 map, every round. Once you hit Masters rank, there's not really much else to do. There really isn't. You're just playing to play the game, enjoy the game, which, don't get me wrong, that's why we play Pokemon. We love Pokemon, so we're going to play this game. But right now, I feel like we're missing a little bit of a Pokemon in the game right now. This fight right here is just rough, man. I only went on him because my team was so close to me. I figured they might capitalize on me. Otherwise, I would just walked away with a Shadow Ball. Because remember, I engaged on him in that scenario. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. It's okay. We do get this Machop, though, to follow me around in the jungle for no reason whatsoever, trying to take my jungle buffs. But he fails to do so, as you can see, and he still tries to do it anyway. I mean, it is what it is. This still happens in every single tier, guys. Masters, Ultra, it doesn't matter. People will follow you at level 1 to go jungle. People will still follow you in Masters, it doesn't matter. You just do the best you can do. So nowadays, playing Gengar here, I'll be taking Shadow Ball. Not because of the overall damage it deals, but it changes his playstyle completely. So you see this situation here, I don't have to be super aggressive. What am I doing? I'm poking. And the damage just spikes, it adds up. And I don't even think he realizes how much burst that you actually have now, especially when you hit someone with a Dream Eater. My Dream Eaters can hit almost 3,000 right now, and they would even spike further than that with the what do you call them? Special attack specs, the ones that increase your magical or special damage when you score goals. But at the same time, those specs are pretty trash, So, but if you do want higher numbers, you can grab those instead of, I don't know, Float Stone. So in this gameplay, I am using Float Stone just to auto-attack clear through jungle early game. And then we have, the specs, and what's the other one that we're using? The other Shell Bell, excuse me. Because the Shell Bell combination in with Dream Eater, you just heal so much HP. It's not even funny. Dream Eater heals you by itself when you land the damage, and then the Shell Bell also heals you afterwards. Just pretty crazy. It gives you enough sustain to sit here in team fights and just poke with Shadow Ball until you're ready to go in for the burst. That was my bad. I tried so hard to snipe the Rotom and I missed it. But at the same time, we end up getting our kill here. But imagine if I had got the Rotom, I would have got the HP back from that a little bit. I might have leveled up and then killed the Cinderace, but I missed with the Shadow Ball. And that's the difference between Sludge Bomb and Hex now. Those two are kind of like lock-on abilities a little bit, like in the vicinity. With Shadow Ball and Dream Eater, you have to aim with the abilities to make it reliable. And I think for a lot of people who play Gengar, or who play this game in general now, they don't see Gengar as a dominant Pokemon anymore. Because again, Hex doesn't do very much DPS anymore. So your only other option, if you don't want to play that, is Shadow Ball. And you have to be able to consistently land those abilities to kill people. And the best way to do this now is play poke. Don't play super aggressive. But you also have to know when to go in and capitalize on Dream Eater. This right here was funny, because Slowbro just went in like a champ, man. He just CC'd them both down, essentially, until their team arrived, and we got this point. Just by sitting here and poking, like, at the end of the day. Like, the Talonflame was asleep for days, and that burst from Dream Eater just blew him up. It was pretty nice in this fight. We got to win it, and then we got to rotate to the top lane. After we, clear Dreadnought here, by the way. Dreadnought is so important in these matchups right now to get your team ahead or keep your team ahead, that some people actually do forget about it, and you'll have your what do you call them, Snorlax hanging out in the top lane, or whoever hanging out in the top lane. It'll be like a 4v5 in bot lane, and then you end up losing Dreadnought. It puts you so far behind. This Talonflame was, I think, like, ready to give up. Like, already level 9 still. The burst here is just stupid high for no reason. But it is what it is, man. We're playing Gengar, we're here to get kills. That's just the way it's going to be. Like, essentially, your lunch money is my lunch money now. This is why you gotta love Slowbro. For those of you who do watch these videos, who do watch and play Pokemon Unite, everyone's all like, Slowbro's not very good, Slowbro's not this, he's not that. I think he's the best tank in this game when it comes to crowd control. He's the best Pokemon in this game when it comes to crowd control. Currently, right now. Essentially, let's say you're playing a 5-stack, right? You're playing against a 5-stack. So 5-stack versus 5-stack, for example. You know the enemy Lucario and the enemy team is super good, right? As soon as that man dives in, your Slowbro literally just has to pick him up. That's it. Even if you guys don't kill him in his animation, you stop him from dealing damage while you can kill the rest of the team, essentially. Slowbro just deletes anyone on the enemy team just by doing that. If you focus the right target, right? And we know how hard that is, in MOBAs. We know how hard that is in video games. We know. We've been there. But the fact that he can just pick him up and you can just focus it and kill it, it's just so good. And then you bring Surf to the table. It's nice, man. I felt bad for them right here. The Shadow Ball and the Power Punch combination just deleted the both of them. This Lucario is really doing well. It was kind of surprising. Like, he was really popping off this game. I think this is the first time I played with this Lucario. And no, my games are always solo queue. But I mean, like, generally speaking, being in a Masters tier, you generally, like, run into the same people every now and then, throughout the day. But I think this is the first time I ran into this Lucario. And he actually did really, really well. The same thing with our Slowbro. Look at him. Just sitting here, just guarding Zapdos right now, doing what he's supposed to do. Again, we don't even have to take the Zapdos. We have to defend it and stop them from getting it, because we're ahead right now. There's no reason for us to rush down there and try to get it right quick. This is why Machamp is down here just farming. He knows. And so do I, so I'm going up here and stop Crustle from turning in. I think a lot of people lose games as soon as Zapdos spawns because they get that mentality where they have to go get it. And Crustle just got bursted. Like, this blew him up, dude. He's a tank, by the way, supposedly. He's not really, man. I think he's more of a bruiser than a tank. And this was beautiful. Hit this man for like 2,700. That's pretty much all of your HP for most Pokemon. And that combination, Shadow Ball Dream Eater, just deletes people. Especially when you get to the 14 and 15, you know what I mean? The late game levels. It does so much damage. 2,800. I did not expect him to do the Brave Bird, but it is what it is. In case you also don't realize, Shadow Ball does do AoE. This Zahora was pretty salty with me, I'm not gonna lie. This is the second time this man just walks up and solo ults me. You can't really do anything about it. You can't dodge the ult, you know what I mean? So he walks up, Unite moves me, and just bounces out. It's all good. Because in the meanwhile, Slowbro's being a Slowbro, keeping Lucario alive, while they kill the under-level Talonflame. Who wanted the lane Talonflame, by the way? Because he played bot lane. That was kind of weird to me. I assume they did one of the whole, I play center, no, you play center ordeals, and that's what happened. But I don't know. Because I don't see Talonflames ever going to lane, you know what I mean? Not saying he doesn't work, he just doesn't work as well as said other Pokemon. But this game is a lot of fun, especially I get to come back and actually play Gengar and enjoy it now. He won't be my main jungler, but, you know, I did put out a tier list recently. There were some Pokemon on there in which I do classify myself as S rank, in which I will be playing a lot of. Greninja, like my favorite jungler by far, one of my favorite Pokemon to play in this game currently is Greninja. So I will be playing a lot of him here soon. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed watching Gengar and see how much devastation this Pokemon can still do. Even without bringing Sludge Bomb and Hex, man. 16 kills. It's a pretty good game, man. It's a pretty good game. But hopefully you guys stick around. Got a lot of more Pokemon content to come up here soon. This has been Pawseplays. I will catch you guys in the next one, man. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.